Hey guys, chapter 3 here, turn the wheel backward. This is from the Law and the Promise. This is chapter 3. Neville Goddard really gets in some really cool stuff here with revision. And I really wanted to hit on some points here. There's an excerpt in here I really wanted about an illegal imaginal act that I really wanted to share with you guys today. I'm going to start right here. The question may arise as to how, by representing others to ourselves as better than they really were, or mentally rewriting a letter to make it conform to our wish, or by revising the scene of an accident, the interview with the employer, and so on, could change what seems to be unalterable facts of the past. But remember my claims for imagining. Imagining creates reality. What it makes, it can unmake. It is not only conservative, building a life from images supplied by memory, it is also creatively transformative, altering a theme already in being. The parable of the unjust steward gives the answer to this question. We can alter our world by means of a certain illegal imaginal practice. All right, guys, where I want you to pay attention. We can alter our world by means of a certain illegal imaginal practice, by means of a mental falsification of the facts. That is, by means of a certain intentional imaginal alteration of that which we have experienced. All this is done in one's own imagination. This is a form of falsehood which not only is not condemned, but is actually approved in the gospel teachings or teaching. By means of such a falsehood, a man destroys the causes of evil and acquires friends, and on the strength of his revision proves, judging by the high praise the unjust steward received from his master, that he is deserving of confidence. Because imagining creates reality, we can carry revision to the extreme and revise a scene that would be otherwise unforgivable. We learn to distinguish between man, who is all imagination, and those states into which he may enter. An unjust steward looking at another's distress will represent the other to himself as he ought to be seen. Were he himself in need, he would enter his dream in his imagination and imagine what he would see and how things would seem and how people would act after these things should be. Then in this state, he would fall asleep feeling the way he would expect to feel under such circumstances. Would that all the Lord's people were unjust stewards, mentally falsifying the facts of life to deliver individuals forevermore. For the imaginal change goes forward until at length the altered pattern is realized on the heights of attainment. Our future is our imaginal activity in its creative march. Imagine better than the best you know. To revise the past, it is to reconstruct it with new content. Man should daily relive his day as he wished he had lived it, revising the scenes to make them conform to his ideals. For instance, suppose today's mail brought disappointing news. Revise the letter mentally, rewrite it, and make it conform to the news you wish you had received. Then, in imagination, read the revised letter, go over it over and over again, and this will arouse the feeling of naturalness. And imaginal acts become facts as soon as we feel natural in the act. This is the essence of revision, and revision results in repeal. All right, guys, I just wanted to share that one quick with you here. There's a testimonial here afterwards. I don't have that much time to get into that right now, but I really wanted to bring this into your mind here about this. We can alter our world by a means of a certain illegal imaginal practice, by means of a mental falsification of the facts, about revision, and to revise the past and is to reconstruct it with new content. All right, guys, I really love this. Leave your comments and questions, and I will get into this testimonial here if you really want me to. But turn the wheel backward, chapter 3, the Law and Promise. Thank you, guys.